Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, and in today's video we're diving into an essential topic for every aspiring web designer and developer. We'll be talking about wireframing and prototyping, two very crucial steps in the web design process that can make or break the success of your project. Whether you're a seasoned pro looking to brush up on your skills or a beginner taking your first steps in the world of web design, this video is packed with insights, tips, and practical advice to help you create stunning, user-friendly websites. So if you're ready to take your web design skills to the next level and create websites that not only look great but also provide an exceptional user experience, you're in the right place. Stay tuned till the end because we'll also be sharing some tools and resources to help you get started with wireframing and prototyping right away. Okay, let's jump right into it, but before we do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest web design tips and tutorials. So what is wireframing? Wireframing is the initial stage in the web design process, where designers create a basic, low-fidelity visual representation of a web page or interface. Wireframes are like blueprints or sketches that outline the layout, structure, and placement of elements on a web page without going into specific design details like colors, fonts, or images. Some key points about wireframes include a focus on layout and content hierarchy. So wireframes will help define where elements like text, images, buttons, and navigation should actually go on a page. Minimalistic design. So they are typically black and white or grayscale to avoid distractions and focus on the layout itself. And usability testing. So wireframes can be used to gather feedback and make important decisions before investing time in high fidelity designs. Prototyping is the next step after wireframing. It's where designers will create interactive and more detailed representations of a website or application's user interface. Prototypes will add functionality and user interactions to the wireframe, allowing stakeholders to experience how the final product will actually work. Some key points about prototypes include interactive elements. So prototypes will include clickable buttons, navigable menus, and other interactive components to simulate user interactions. Prototypes are also used to conduct usability testing, so it allows designers to gather feedback and make improvements to the user experience. And while prototypes are not the final design, they do often include some visual elements like colors, basic styling to give a more realistic feel. Wireframing and prototyping are essential in the web design and development process. They help designers, developers plan, visualize, and test a website structure and functionality before building the final product. Wireframing is about basic structure and layout for a website or an app, while prototyping takes it a step further by adding interactivity and functionality. Both wireframing and prototyping are very, very important for streamlining the design and development process, ensuring that the final product meets user needs and their expectation as well. So wireframing holds a lot of importance in the web design development process for several reasons. Wireframing will provide a visual representation of the website's layout, structure, and they serve as a blueprint that helps designers and stakeholders understand how content and elements will be organized on the page. Wireframing also facilitates clear communication between team members, including designers, developers, clients, and other stakeholders. They help everyone involved in the project get on the same page regarding the website's layout and functionality and the overall look of it. By creating wireframes early in the design process, designers can identify potential issues with the layout, content placement, or user flow, and this allows for adjustments and improvements before more time and resources are invested in a high fidelity design. Wireframing prioritizes the structure and arrangement of content, and it helps designers focus on creating a user-centered design. Design decisions are based on content hierarchy and user needs rather than aesthetics. Making changes to wireframes is relatively quick and inexpensive compared to making changes to a fully designed and developed website, and addressing issues at the wireframing stage can save time and resources in the long run. Wireframes can be used for early stage usability testing, and designers can gather feedback from users and stakeholders to refine the user experience before moving on to the prototype and developing stage. Wireframes ensure that the website's design aligns with the project goals and objectives. They help visualize the design supports and how it supports user journey and accomplishes specific tasks. Wireframes are an effective tool for involving clients and stakeholders in the design process. They provide a tangible representation of the project's direction and allows for input and feedback. Wireframes help maintain consistency across different pages of a website. Design elements like headers, footers, and navigation menus can be standardized and applied consistently. Wireframes serve as a reference point for creating prototypes and developing the website. They provide a clear guide for implementing the visual and functional aspects of design. In short, wireframing is really critical in the web design process as it helps ensure a well-structured, user-friendly, and goal-oriented website. It contributes to effective communication, early issue detection, and efficient design development, ultimately leading to a successful web project. So prototyping is also really important in the design phase and it offers several benefits. First up, again, it helps designers to create an interactive representation of the final product, and this makes it easier to gather feedback from users early in the design process, ensuring that the final product meets their needs and expectations. Prototypes provide a tangible way to visualize how the website or application will function. This is especially important for complex user interfaces or applications with intricate interactions. Prototypes can be used for usability testing, where real users interact with prototypes to identify usability issues, user interface problems, or navigation difficulties. This iterative testing process helps improve the user experience. Prototyping allows for an iterative approach to design and development. Designers and developers can make changes and improvements to the prototype really quickly and cost effectively, which is more harder to do once the final product is built. Prototypes serve as a powerful communication tool between designers, developers, stakeholders, and clients. They provide a common reference point for discussing design decisions, functionality, and user interactions. Building a full-scale website or application without a prototype can be risky. Prototyping can help address potential issues by reducing the risk of costly redesigns or changes later in the development process, which can affect milestones and budget as well. Developers can use prototypes as a guide for building the final product, and this can lead to more efficient and accurate development since they have a clear understanding of how the user interface and functionality is actually meant to work. Prototypes often include a level of interactivity and visual representations that makes it easier for stakeholders and clients to understand the final product's look and feel. This can help gain their buy-in and approval early in the project. Prototyping encourages creativity and exploration of design ideas. Designers can experiment with different layouts, interactions, and features to find the best solution for the project. Prototyping fosters collaboration among team members, allowing designers, developers, and other stakeholders to work closely together to refine the product's design and functionality. In summary, prototyping is essential because it enables designers and developers to create interactive representations of their ideas, gather feedback from users and stakeholders, and refine the design and functionality a bit before investing a significant amount of resources and time in full-scale development. It's really viable for ensuring that the final product meets both user needs and project goals. So now let's talk about some tools that can be used for wireframing and prototyping. Designers have an access to a wide variety of wireframing and prototyping tools to create low fidelity and high fidelity sketches and layouts for websites, mobile apps, and other digital products. Some of the most popular ones include Figma. So Figma can be used for both wireframing and prototyping. It's a really popular cloud-based design and prototyping tool used by UI UX designers, product designers, and teams to create user interfaces. And they use it to create interfaces, wireframes, prototypes, and collaborative design projects. What's really cool about Figma is that they use a cloud-based collaboration. So Figma is entirely web-based, meaning that you can access your work and your design projects from any device with an internet connection. And this cloud-based approach makes it really easy for multiple team members to collaborate in real time in the same design file, which is really useful for remote teams and big teams as well. They have multi-platform support as in it's available on macOS and Windows operating system, and it also offers browser-based access, making it a really platform agnostic and highly accessible as well. Figma allows you to create interactive prototypes directly within your design files, so you can define transition, animations, and interactions to simulate the user experience, making it a really comprehensive design and prototyping tool. And Figma also maintains a version history of your design files, so it allows you to review and revert to previous versions if you need. It's really, really viable for collaboration and also tracking changes over time. What's also really good about Figma is the design handoff. So if you're working in a team of designer and developers, Figma have this feature for design handoff to developers. So you can generate design specs, inspect layouts, export assets, and even share interactive prototypes with developers. And it really streamlines that development process. And also they have real-time collaboration capabilities, so multiple users can work simultaneously on the same design file, making it really easy to give feedback, make changes, and brainstorm ideas as a team. In terms of the pricing, Figma does offer a free plan with limitations on a number of project and collaborators, making it accessible for individuals and small teams. They also offer paid plans, starting at £11 per editor or £11 per month, or you can be billed annually as well. And each of them have their own sort of pricing structure and education things as well. The paid plans have more features, collaboration options for larger teams and organizations, but because they do have that free file, that free starter, then you can always start off with the free version and just have a look and feel for how the interface is, how the layout is, and how easy it is to work with, and then decide if you need sort of the more professional organization version as well. Figma has become a go-to tool for many designers due to its versatility, collaboration features, and the ease with which it integrates into modern design workflows. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore the world of wireframing and prototyping in web design. I hope you find this video informative and inspiring. If you have any questions or would like to see more content like this, please feel free to leave them in the comment box down below. Your feedback is really valuable. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and consider subscribing to our channel for more insightful web design tips and tutorials. Sharing is caring, so if you think this video could benefit someone you know, don't hesitate to share it with them. Once again, thank you for being part of our community. Stay connected by following us on our channel, on our social media for updates, behind the scenes content, and more. Until next time, happy designing.